Checking off boxes. You guys mentioned trying to win the Daytona 500 and the Brickyard 400 in the same year. Well, this is one of the two crown jewels that Denny Hamlin has not won. If he can check it today, that would only leave the Coca-Cola 600 for him to win. When I talked to him earlier this week, he said, I am absolutely sick of going to Indianapolis, running in the top 5 and not winning that race. Well, he's 9 laps away from checking another crown jewel box and leaving only one more to check.
And you see a couple of those shots. I'm looking for lap traffic. That's all Denny is worried about. He'd love to just run this race with nothing but clean air. So look way out in front of him. Not much lap traffic. There's a handful of cars right there. If Harvick can keep it close, that's his only opportunity to win this race. Is if they get into lap traffic and somehow Denny gets stumbled up there.
And Denny must have a big smile when he saw that straightaway that you and I saw on the camera, right? Nobody out there, at least a straightaway up in front.
There's still 8 laps to go, though.
There's your lap traffic right there. I expect Timmy Hill to lay over and not be much of a challenge in getting these guys away and impede their way, but you just never know how you're going to catch them in the corners.
And again, let's not count out that 42 of Matt Kenseth. At 48 years old, if Matt Kenseth would win this race, he would be the oldest to win ever at Indy. Al Unser won at 47 years, 360 days. That's the oldest winner ever. Kenseth would be older. So we look back off of Kevin Harvick's Busch Light onboard camera.
And Rick, let's remember, we saw a restart in the craziness, but the control of this race changed on that green flag.
Oh, hard into the wall. Denny Hamlin from the lead slams into the wall. Again, we see a right side, right front failure, and Hamlin hard into the wall.
Catch your breath. Just catch your breath. They're with you now.
We mentioned it when Eric Jones slammed into the wall, one of the hardest hits, and then we see it duplicated by Denny Hamlin there. Great to see him climb out of the car.
Not only the physical pain of hitting the wall like that, but the emotional pain knowing so close to winning Brickyard 400.
He said in 2017 it was biggest heartbreak of his career to lose that race. He came so close to winning it that day. He's got to be feeling that same heartbreak.
Chris Gapehart, the crew chief. Let's take another look.
Off into turn 1 and the right front goes.
Seen some big impacts today. That's such a big hit.
It's so surprising to me too, because we've just been talking about it for the last several laps about the clean air that he's enjoyed. And
one thing you wonder, Junior, is with the cooler temperatures, right? It's gotten
more speed.
Yeah, it's probably faster than it was. Clean air, just carrying so much speed. You just wonder if that extra pressure on the tires.
And you have to acknowledge that his teammate Jones had an issue.
Yep.
The 18. Kyle Busch talked about having a vibration just before Jones had his accident. I really wish we could show you what this racetrack surface looks like and how those grooves are cut into it. They kind of run parallel with the race car. Very sharp.
Yeah, 26 laps on that right front tire. You have to ask yourself as you look through the rest of the field, what does everybody else do now? With only 5 laps to go, you would definitely want to stay out. We're hearing a lot of buzz about some other possible vibrations in the top 5 or 10. And as a driver, you come by and you see this, or as a crew chief, you see this, and now you have to perhaps change your opinion or your mind on how you're going to manage this race, Chris Gabehart, Purdue grad, just up the road,